Welcome back! If you haven't already, you will soon be receiving financial aid award letters from the schools that you apply to. This information is incredibly important because it will help you decide which programs are strong financial fits for you and help you narrow down your post-secondary options. Financial aid award letters can be intimidating. The numbers and the language used on these forms can lead to some major confusion. Having the proper tools to understand and evaluate your award letters will help you make an informed post-secondary decision. Today, we will be walking through how to use the award letter comparison tool. The award letter comparison tool essentially does the math for you to figure out the true cost of attending a certain program or school. All you have to do is plug in the numbers from your award letters. This tool will help you make sense of your award letters and compare and contrast the different award packages that you have received. So let's get started. At the top of your award letter, please enter your expected family contribution. This is the number that colleges use to determine how much financial aid you would receive if you were to attend their school. The information you report on your FAFSA, including specific tax information and family income, is used to calculate your EFC. You should have an email from FAFSA with your EFC amount listed. If you cannot locate the email, you can log into your FAFSA and find the information on your Student e-report. I'm going to be using an example award letter from Skidmore College to show you how to fill in the tracker. Each college's award letter will look slightly different, so don't panic if your award letter looks different. At first glance, this award package might look confusing. Let's use the award letter tool to break down the costs and figure out how much aid we would be receiving. I'm starting off by writing the name of the school or program in the option section. I am then using the award letter to start plugging in the required information. Here, I see that the current cost of tuition and fees is $60,314, so I will input that information in the tuition and student fee section. I will then enter in the cost of room and board. If you are living at home, you would leave the section blank, since a cost would not appear on your award letter. Now, I'm ready to move on to my indirect expenses. Indirect expenses are estimates that the college makes about how much money a student would need in order to cover personal costs, such as books, personal supplies, and travel. Since personal expenses and travel are listed in the same category here, I'm actually going to estimate that I would need $1,000 of the $1,538 for personal expenses and $538 for travel costs. After inputting all of my data, I can see the total direct cost and indirect cost. These numbers might look very intimidating at first glance. Remember, this is not the amount that you would have to pay to attend. Sometimes schools might not include the direct and indirect costs to attend on the award letter. You can simply Google the cost to find out this information and then just put it into your award letter tool. I am now moving on to the gift aid section. As we can see, the costs are split amongst two terms. Since I'm trying to figure out my costs for the entire academic year, I would need to use the total amount for both terms combined. I will first plug in my Pell Grant amount. I will then input my TAP grant, which might be written out as Tuition Assistance Program on the award letter. I will then add in the SEOG grant, which might be written out as the Federal Supplemental Educational Opportunity Grant on certain award letters. Looking at the award letter, it does not appear that I have received Opportunity Program funding, so I would leave the Opportunity Funding section blank. Keep in mind as you are filling out the aid section using your own award letters that you might not receive funding for each category. You must leave sections blank if they do not appear on your award letter. I did, however, receive a grant that was not listed in any of the other categories, which would be the Skidmore College grant. I would add that in the Other Grants section category. Finally, I would plug in the work study amount. I am now ready to move on to my final section. Here, I will input the total amount of loans that I have been offered. As a reminder, you must leave sections that do not apply to you blank. In this case, I do not have any additional loans listed on my award letter, so I would leave the section blank. Now, I have arrived to the financial aid summary. This summary will give me a better understanding of what I would have to pay to attend Skidmore. It seems that I would have to take $5,500 out in loans a year and pay $2,400 out of pocket. That seems far more manageable than the initial cost of attendance. As you can see, the award letter comparison tool clearly breaks down your financial aid award letter, so the costs are easy to understand. Please use this tool for each award letter that you are given. As a reminder, most award letters will either be emailed out to you or can be found on the college's personal portal. You should be checking your emails and portals on a regular basis. Make sure to reach out to your program manager and mentor for support if you're experiencing any confusion when using the tool. Thanks for watching!